Hello and welcome to this introductory video to SPAN, the Sailing Performance Prediction module for the Maxsurf suite of naval architecture software. SPAN lets you predict the sailing performance of different kinds of yachts and produce polar curves of the predicted performance. We start out with a new design and a new set of measurement data. The first thing that we can do is to load in a Maxsurf design file. We should choose how many stations we want to use to calculate the volume, and Maxsurf will automatically measure the design from the modelled surfaces. It will measure Girth stations section with the maximum area, and it will ask you to enter in a value for the vertical centre of gravity. So in this case it's 1.5 metres below the design waterline. The measured hull and sections will be shown in the graphics window. If I go to a profile view, you can see the aft and forward girth stations, as well as the blue lines indicating the sections which have been sliced through the hull. The longest surface modelled in Maxsurf will be considered to be the hull body, and measurements will be taken from that, but you should also model the rudder, keel and bulb as appropriate. That measured data can be viewed in the hull data dialog. You can see the properties there. The naming convention is the same as that used by the IMS, and all of those measured values should be fine to use. You can override them if you wish, and you'll also need to enter in a value for your crew weight. As well as hull data, we also need to enter some rig data. I'm going to load some in that I've prepared previously. And if I open up my rig data dialog, we can see the rig data variables that are used. The help manual in SPAN has good information about the meaning of all of those different rig variables, as well as the hull data variables. So I'm just going to use the entered values for that. We also have the option for having a mizzen mast if we wish. I don't have one on this model. The last piece of data entry is wind data. So to carry out our performance prediction, we need to choose a range of wind angles and also define a series of upwind angles as well as downwind angles. And of course we need different wind speeds, so we can put in a range of true wind velocities at which the performance will be calculated, and you can add and delete and modify those as you wish. Finally, we choose solve, or we just click the solve button, and the polar curves will be calculated. We can also estimate upright resistance from the canoe body that's calculated, and numerical results are displayed in the results window. The polar curves are usually what we're interested in. We can click on any of those polar curves and actually see the predicted performance at any particular wind strength and wind angle. The generated data, we can see the rig that's been generated, the positions of the centers of lateral effort, and in 3D we can also see the 3D rig that was created from our entered data. So all in all, SPAN provides a very fast and accessible way for you to predict sailing performance directly from your Maxsurf design. Thank you for watching.